Hey, welcome to the Midships YouTube channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and today we're going to go over a few of the pertinent news stories that you need to know in the cruise industry. We're going to talk about the Bolt roller coaster on the Carnival Mardi Gras. We're going to talk about 1 day and 3 mega ships going back into service, and we're going to talk about 2 new Royal Caribbean ships that are departing right now as we speak on test cruises. So let's hop right into the news here. The first article is from cruiseindustrynews.com. August 1st, 1 day, 3 huge megaships back into service. The article says, Saturday, July 30th, saw 3 big megaships return to service with the Carnival Mardi Gras, Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas, and Regal Princess relaunching revenue-based cruises. The 3 ships combined add roughly 13,000 berths back to the cruise market over the course of a single day. If you're not familiar with these nautical terms, a berth can be either the place where a ship parks at night, or it can also be how many people can sleep on a ship, how many beds. So 13,000 beds in this case. The Regal Princess relaunched service for Princess in the UK, sailing a short 3-night coastal itinerary without any ports. So it's an out and back. The Carnival Mardi Gras hosted paying passengers for the first time since being delivered last year, with guests embarking at Port Canaveral for the advanced ship's first cruise, a 1-week sailing to the Caribbean. The Mardi Gras left Port Canaveral's Cruise Terminal 3 for a week-long cruise and will stop in San Juan, Puerto Rico, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Nassau in the Bahamas. While Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas, meanwhile, debuted further south, sailing from Port Everglades at 6 p.m. local time on her first revenue cruise. The advanced Quantum Ultra-class ship will offer a mix of 6- and 8-night Caribbean cruises for the summer. So that is the news on the 3 megaships that have just departed on their inaugural cruises. So we have 2 here in Florida, and we have 1, the Princess, out in the UK. Now, the next article is going to be about 2 Royal Caribbean ships are currently departing on test sailings. This article is from cruisehive.com, written by Robert McGilvray, entitled 2 Royal Caribbean cruise ships depart on test sailings. 2 Royal Caribbean ships have departed on their first test sails, Symphony of the Seas from Port Miami and Independence of the Seas from Galveston, Texas. Royal Caribbean's goal to get its ships operational is moving along at a brisk pace, with several ships already operational in the United States and elsewhere around the world. 2 cruise ships sailed yesterday on test sailings, including the world's largest ever cruise ship, Symphony of the Seas, sailing out of Miami, and Independence of the Seas sailing from Galveston, Texas. Royal Caribbean has received permissions for simulated or test cruises for 6 vessels, including 3 Oasis-class ships, and Odyssey of the Seas before she started operations over the weekend. Caribbean cruises scheduled for both vessels. Symphony of the Seas departed on her test sailing on Sunday. The largest ever cruise ship will be gone for 3 days with a call in perfect day at Coco Cay, returning to Port Miami on August 3rd, tomorrow. If all goes well, the ship will be receiving a conditional sailing certificate shortly after that. This certificate typically takes about 7 days to turn around. So we can expect to see Symphony going on her first revenue-based cruise in approximately 2 weeks, if all holds to the typical timeline. Only with this certificate will the vessel be allowed to start preparations for her return to service, which will sail 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean cruises from Miami starting August 14th. Like I said, we've got about 2 weeks until we'll see her return to service if all goes well. Symphony of the Seas' maiden post-pandemic voyage will be an 8-day voyage and sail from Port Miami to Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Cozumel, Mexico, and a stop at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. The other ship, Independence of the Seas, sailed from Galveston on her test voyage, which will also take 3 days. The cruise ship is scheduled to start sailing 7-night Western Caribbean sailings from Galveston starting August 15th. These cruises will call to port in Roatan, Honduras, Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel. All right, Perfect. So that is the update now on the 2 Royal Caribbean ships that are currently out on their test sailing. So we've got Symphony and we've got Independence. So we've got about 2 weeks and we can expect those ships to be back online. So exciting news there coming out of Royal Caribbean. If you like this type of exciting news, why haven't you yet subscribed to the Midships channel? I take a look at all these algorithms. I peek under the hood, and I know that most of you haven't yet hit subscribe. If you like this type of news, this type of content delivered every day to your YouTube feed, go ahead, scroll down, give us a like, and subscribe. Now we're going to go on to a little bit more thrilling news. We're going to talk about the Bolt roller coaster on the Carnival Mardi Gras. This article is from the Orlando Sentinel, written by Richard Trubeau. And here is a picture of the Bolt in action. All right. Slow, give it some throttle. Woo! Okay. This is pretty fast. And am I supposed to be enjoying the view? And wait, I've come around the corner. I guess there was at least another corner. I must have lost track. So, a little strange sentence to read out loud. However, I think the author is trying to convey that this is a very short ride. And now I'm done. Can I go again? Here's a hint. The answer is yes. You can go a second time. So that's pretty much the feeling for what was about 20 seconds of thrill for the first roller coaster at sea. A flashy, thrilling adrenaline shot of a ride called Bolt. Look at this awesome picture of Bolt. We've got a royal ship in the background. How cool is that? The roller coaster is the highlight of the new class of ship and largest ever built for Carnival Cruise Line. Mardi Gras left its port on its first ever sailing Saturday with nearly 4,000 passengers on board. That's huge. That's like a 70% capacity sailing. That's great news. The ride, Bolt, uses a 2-seat motorcycle-esque car, so the quick ride can go up to 35 miles an hour. And it may help with the queue for those who want to partake in the experience. So it sounds like since it's such a short ride, it may be a short line. And it's also not a free attraction. So with non-free attractions come shorter lines. So that's great. Bolt, I think, costs about $15. You get 2 rides. Let's hop back into the article. Not everyone on board will be lining up for Bolt. It's an extra cost. Riders will get 2 trips on the ride for $15. So yes, you're allowed to go twice. Not everyone will choose to go max speed, though, as just like a motorcycle, there's a handle that mimics hitting the gas, and even a button for an extra boost of speed. Wow, that's really cool. Some may choose to take it easy, though, and enjoy the view along the 800-foot track that winds around the aft of the ship. It's certainly a lot faster than suspended cycle attraction Sky Ride on the line's 3 Vista-class ships, which could take around 3 minutes to traverse, but does allow riders one of the best views at sea at a much more leisurely pace. And although faster, for those who remember to look, they can see the view from 187 feet above sea level. The Bolt attraction was developed by German company Maurer Rides, which calls it a spike coaster, using electric-powered cars that give riders a degree of control, meaning they can have an accelerated launch and adjust the speed that they use to tackle the course. While Carnival spokesman Shaquille O'Neal helped introduce the cars back in 2019 at the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions Expo, IAAPA for short, at the Orange County, Florida Convention Center. He actually fits on the cars, but he's not going to be able to ride. He's too tall. So there's a 6'5" height restriction, and 300 pounds is above the weight limit. So I'm not sure exactly what the weight limit is. It's not listed in this article. At a media event Friday, Carnival Cruise Line president Christine Duffy revealed that she and the Carnival CEO Arnold Donald rode the coaster back in June when the ship first arrived in Port Canaveral. And we have a quote here from Christine. To say this is an amazing feat of engineering is an understatement, and our team has been working on this for a long time. I've been waiting 3 years to actually ride Bolt, Duffy said. People ask me, what did you see from up there? And I said, I saw nothing. My eyes were closed and I was screaming the whole time. That's funny. That's probably going to be me when I'm riding on this one. Mardi Gras is the first, but Carnival will be putting the coaster on sister ship Carnival Celebration, which will come to Miami in 2022, as well as a third ship in the class, which is coming 2023. We still don't have a name on that ship or where she'll home port. For now, though, Bolt joins the rest of Central Florida roller coasters at least every 7 days when it comes back to its home port in Port Canaveral's new cruise terminal, Terminal 3. So that is today's update on the cruise news and current events. We've got some exciting news coming from Royal Caribbean, Princess, and Carnival Cruise Lines. Hope to see you here on the next Midships episode. Get subscribed so you don't miss another episode. Thanks for hanging out.